Welcome back to the room. I'm Shaq. Single mothers, keep your standards high. I disagree. Roll the clip with the S at the end. Clips. It's plural. Oh, you ain't know what that was. Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
So if you're a single mom, don't let anybody make you feel bad about the standards that you set or the decisions that you make regarding the company that you keep. Don't let anyone make you feel worthless. Don't let anyone make you feel like when you set a boundary or a standard that you're asking for too much. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing, boo. Whether you're a single mom who's never been married or you're a single mom as a product of a divorce, you have the right to ask for what you feel that you deserve. And don't compromise on that, because people who want you to compromise on that want to take advantage of you. See, I'm a single mom and people try to make us feel low. People try to make us feel like we're the bottom of the barrel, like we have to take scraps because we've birthed a child and literally have created life to progress our society. No, boo. You are the prize. That's so corny, but you are.
No, you was right. That was corny. Man, you corny! I don't see why this is such a big thing. Like, you are at the bottom of the barrel. You're at the bottom of the barrel, except for with the guy that you want to be with. He's the one that accepts you. But if you ain't with him, still at the bottom.
Nobody likes you.
The reason why you don't keep your standards high, because single mothers, I'm not gonna lie to you, this might trigger some people. Do a person with herpes get to keep shooting for the stars?
I don't know what the f you're talking about.
No, right? Now understand, you can't get deleted from herpes. You can't get deleted, but they can't shoot for the stars no more. Children, herpes. The other person with herpes, they still love you, like as much as they loved you before. But you're just a person with herpes when you're by yourself.
I know what love is.
Children, the person with you who had those kids with you, they still love you as much as they did before. Take them away, you're just a person with children. I don't see why this is such a big thing.
There's this movement on the internet that's trying to convince single mothers that since they had a child, they're less valuable and they should settle for bull. And let me tell you something. Just because you're a single mom don't mean you need to settle. What it means is you can't afford to settle. When it comes to your standards of how a man treats you, how a man is present for you, his consistency, because it's not just you that's going to suffer the consequences of picking poorly. So all these people that's telling you, single moms, since you have a kid, you should settle. That's the exact reason why you shouldn't, why your standards need to be firm. How somebody loves you, how somebody can be a great leader inside the household, a great role model. Those are things as a single mom, you can't afford to settle. And anybody that's telling a single mom to settle those things are on some bull. What you need to do is look them in their face and say, I'm not settling because I do have a child to look over. And it's more important than ever to be selective with who I bring into my life.
Oh my God. He's so triggering.
I'm so sick of these people. You know, oh!
So you're just not going to understand that settling don't mean go get a crackhead.
Peter, what are you doing? Crack?
No one ever who told a single mother to go get her a crackhead? Oh yeah, you had a kid. Guess you guys settle for heroin addicts.
That my last words were, I'm on drugs.
No, you know there's other people above that, right? It's such thing as called a guy who don't make a lot of money. When I say a lot of money, I mean like you gotta get a job too. It's such thing called guys who are obese. Not big, like round, not just that. I literally mean really obese. I mean like obese.
I'm dead sexy. Look at my sexy body.
It's such thing as getting guys who literally have bald spots everywhere on their heads, but they don't want to cut it off. There's so many things you can lower your standards to. There's so many levels, but everyone pretend like the level everyone's talking about is go get with a junkie.
I don't know who the is raising these men, but y'all need to do a better job, because there's no way I read over 1,000 comments of men tearing me apart as a woman just because I'm a mom. And not even that, a mom with standards. I'm sorry, Buki, I want the best of the best around my child, and that doesn't always mean financially. Anyways, 2 years ago, I had posted a video about how it is okay to be a single parent and have high standards, all right? And I was making jokes, and I was like, at this point, like, shit, I think I just need to be with God himself, because I'm picky with who I want around my child. Sorry, not sorry. And it was just disturbing to see how many men were in the comments devaluing me as a woman. I am not property. I don't lose value just because I had a child. And technically, you guys only have proof that I've had sex one time. Be for real. There are plenty of with no kids busting it open too. But it's crazy because I know 90% of those men that were in my comments were either raised by a single mom or they left their kids to be raised by a single mom. And it wasn't even just the men. You know, there was a few pick-mishas waiting to be validated, okay? One girl was under the post talking about when you date me, you don't date my kids. And then you got all the men fangirling, oh, that's a real woman right there. Is it? Or is that the kind of woman that you were raised by that made you hate single mothers? Let's be for real, because baby, your pick-me energy tells me that you put relationships before your children, which also tells me that you've allowed men to walk into your children's home and not acknowledge their existence. That's disrespectful.
That's not what that means. That's not what that means at all.
Enlighten me.
A lady acknowledging that this guy that she's about to attempt to be with is as important as these children are, because he's the one that's gonna actually take care of them.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
I'm gonna do what I usually do as a mother or a wife. I'm gonna do the same things. She acknowledged that when he's here, the chance of them becoming delinquents and strippers drop drastically. Look at you. Look how you're recording yourself on the phone right now. You're look at you.
And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
And then you had the nerve to try to say that, oh, we can't tell. You can only actually tell that I slept with one person. No.
A damn liar, man. That's not true.
You act like people can't tell that you have life experience by the way you talk. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't meet that many virgins who talk like you. It's not me. I don't meet them. And then you think because there's a lady out there exploring her sexuality, which I like to call whore, that they're on the same level as you. We know that somebody released their self inside of you. We know that.
This guy commented and said that my dating standards are too high for someone that's a single mother. I have high standards because I'm a single mother. I cannot afford to let somebody play in my face. And who told you that being a single mother disqualifies you from actually having standards and having to settle? I don't know who misled you, but the moment that I became a single mother was the moment I knew I cannot settle. I must always lead by example because I have a little girl looking up to me, okay? Get with it or get lost.
See? They're all crazy.
No one's saying that, but I'm certainly thinking it loudly.
Oh, crazy. As soon as you had a child, now you know you can't settle. It wasn't that you couldn't settle when you were 21 or 2 and you was in shape and you was an actual bad bitch. It wasn't none of that.
Get your shit and get out.
It was until a person living came out of your cooter cat. Your cooter cat. That's when made you know I can't settle now, because a human being came out of my cooter cat. A human being that don't look like you, sir, that I would like for you to help me take care of. And you can try to work out all you want and get your body in shape. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I give you that. You do look in shape, but that means nothing. It means nothing when it comes to up here. Up here, the stupidity part means nothing once I hear that.
I heard it's retarded or something.
The back of your head is where your thoughts were made up. Like you had thoughts back here, and then you got filtered in by all the stupidity and retardation you had, and then it came out your mouth, and that's what we just heard. That's what we just heard. I hate you. But if you made it to the end of the video, I'm gonna have to ask you to hit the like button, share, subscribe somewhere else. Like you don't really have to subscribe, but if you subscribe, I'm not gonna stop you. And if you do go down and look in my description, you can see my Cash App thing where it's 50 cents. that I want. I'll take 50 cents. That 50 cents is what I want. But make sure you come back to the show because I'm going to have to provide y'all with more content because I always do. I know you're wondering why I'm on this side right now. You shouldn't worry about that. What you should be worrying about is if you hit that subscribe button or if you hit one of these videos. You can always get on my OnlyFans, but this is free. I'll give you some time. Was that enough?